It's a bit of a deep video this week. ADHD and me. Gather around, children, it's story time. So I made this video a couple of times. Tried with the laptop and the mic, didn't work. So now I'm on my shitty phone and no microphone. So today, being Saturday the 22nd of July, I planned on filming the best pet monitor, and I'd run the video through in my head 40 times, not exaggerating, because my head constantly is just like with thoughts. Good, bad, ugly, just 24/7. Now, something happened today which caused my emotions to switch. I have no real control over my emotions thanks to ADHD. So now, about 4 hours on after said event, I am still absolutely miserable, and I'm currently faking this mood. So it's a bit more upbeat for camera, like comment and subscribe. But the reality is I'm really sad, annoyed, angry, mainly at myself for not really being able to have self-control. I have no control over my emotions, and that's ADHD. I find it really hard to fixate on stuff that I don't want to. So like, now that I want to enough video, I'm just doing this video. And now that my brain has switched, even though I see myself as two different people, Paul and then Paul's brain, Paul, want to make this video on the best pet monitor. My brain's like, nah, mate. And because obviously my brain is what allows me to focus on stuff, it just won't happen. And if I tried to do it, I would be just miserable. So yeah, that's sort of fucked that really, hasn't it? I did an Instagram live where I just sat and ranted about ADHD and how it sort of affects me in bits and bobs. And a few people said make a video, and I've made this video a few times and none of them have turned out how I wanted to. And I don't really know how I would turn this video out. But what I will say is I really want to be this, the podcaster, the YouTuber, Paul's Monitors. What I want is substance from my life. You know, I want to do something that I'm proud of, and I want to do something that gives me some sort of enjoyment and meaning, whereas my current day job gives me zero. So I have to fake it all day and pretend that I'm okay and pretend everything's fine. And the reality is it's not, but I soldier through, and then I have all my animals to sort out and then videos to try and make, and I don't really ever get 5 minutes to myself, and that's kind of okay because I can do a million things at once, which is a good thing of ADHD. You can do a million things at once, but then you also don't realise when it's getting too much because you're too on the hyper focus train of trying to sort stuff out and get this stuff done. So when it does eventually come to fruition that and it's been too much, it's normally too late. And again, I can't control my emotions, so I'll be, for example, today, said thing happened. I then went and sat outside in the rain under a tree and cried for 25 minutes. Like, proper ugly crying, like Kim Kardashian ugly crying. I'm not proud of it, man. Like, I can sit here and smile and joke, but it really sucks. ADHD sucks. Or ADD, or whatever the fuck I have. Like, I chase like these little dopamine hits. I need these little adrenaline spikes, these emotional spikes. I need this like little like to get me through the day. And if I don't have enough substance So at the moment I'm hyperfixating on iPad Pros because my laptop is old. So I'm like, right, let's get an iPad. And I'm like fixating on that. And that's fine, because that's what my brain thinks I need. So it's just, you know, and I'm into geckos at the minute, so my brain is just constantly gecko. And that's fine, because that's what my brain thinks I need, and it allows me to get through the day. And when I don't have those moments, I'm a bit lost. And then also at the other end of that, I'm incredibly critical of myself. And all people with ADHD seem to be, I say all, but it seems to be a symptom. So I'm constantly questioning what I do reptile keeping, and the amount of people that go, "No, you're good, you're the best monitor keeper I've ever seen, you're a great keeper." Thank you, I don't doubt it. Like, Paul knows that. Paul's brain. It's like, you're a twat, mate, sell everything that you own, you don't deserve this. And the two, you know, the Jekyll and Hyde every day are boom, boom, boom. And sometimes it's positive thoughts. Like I say, all morning, my brain was plagued with this idea of how I wanted this video to go. Not this video. Best bet monitor video. All day my brain's been boom, 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 like, and the creative genius, I was like, oh my god, yeah, this is gonna be sick, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm getting all excited for editing. And instead now I'm just sat in my loft talking to my phone about how sad I am because of ADHD. And I don't know why I'm making this video. I think it might help people. You know, this is probably gonna get no views, and but it really sucks because I have no control on my emotions, and it's really tough for the people around me because I'm either the best person in the room because I'm just full of energy and happy and excited, or I hate everybody and everything in myself more than I'm hating them, and I have no control over this. And the same with my lizards. Sometimes I'm like, no, I don't want these anymore. And that's just my brain. That's not me, that's my brain. But once my brain gets something in its head, I have to almost go through with it to be able to feel like that I'm better. And I really struggle to come to grips with the fact that I am that way. And it's got a lot worse over the last couple of years. And I feel like I'm a constant failure. And that's a really hard thing to deal with too. But then at the other hand, I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I'm doing so good and things are going really well. So you get Paul and Paul's brain. And when I talk to people, I normally talk in like the morbid terms. I'm like, oh yeah, this is rubbish and that's rubbish, and you know, but that's just me and that's just my personality. And I always focus on the negatives because again, I'm overly critical and I can't help it. It is what it is. And I haven't learnt to harness my ADHD superpower yet. I am still very much in its infancy and I still very much struggle. I know this sort of stuff helps, so I probably will just post this, and this will probably be the YouTube video. And if it is, and you've made it this far, 8 minutes and 30 seconds into the video, thank you for listening to me talk about my thoughts and feelings, because this is a load of shite, and I know it is, but here we are. And like I said, I don't know why I'm sat here doing this. I don't want attention from it. The last thing I want is attention for my issues. I don't like it. And then if anyone comments something along the lines of, oh my god, you're great, honestly, Paul was going to go, oh my god, thank you so much. And my brain's going to go, you know, just be negative. Like stuff I probably can't say because my YouTube videos will get demonetized. Yeah, that's about it really. Don't really have a lot else to say. Hopefully my brain's better, and I might even, this is going to be the video. This is the video, right? Deal with it. This is the video. Next week, you might have a better video. You know, I am wanting to do better. Like I say, I'm hyper-focusing on getting a new laptop or an iPad, and I want to get a new camera, and I really want to like up the levels and start editing properly, and really start making this something, because I want to do it. And obviously, without putting in the work, you can't do it. A lot of people are like, oh my god, I'm not doing very well. My YouTube channel's going to absolute crap, man. Oh my god. Put in the work. Stop complaining. Stop crying. You know, I can see things like that. That's fine. But the problem I have is I have to also listen to my thoughts and feelings and my emotions sometimes. And sometimes we just don't want to do anything. Which doesn't help, because I want to be consistent. This is Saturday. I have a podcast tomorrow, recording this. And right now I don't want to do it. Not because I don't want to do the podcast, but because my brain's like, yeah, you're a piece of shit, you're not worth anything, you don't deserve this is all rubbish, doom, gloom, boo-hoo, poor sad thing. You know, when I get into the podcast, it'll be better. But like I'm doing on this video, I'm going to have to like almost fake it until I actually get into the podcast. And I'm going to be like, oh yeah. And it's just exhausting. And if I'm still in this slump, sometimes it goes after a couple of days. Sometimes it goes after an hour. The problem I have is I was so motivated to make this video this morning. And now because my brain has changed, I just can't get past that. I cannot get past the way, I can't just go, right, okay, just get over yourself, Paul, film the video. I can't do that. And you got all these twats out here like bloody Andrew Tate going, oh yeah, mental illness doesn't exist. Mate, consider yourself lucky then if you don't have these thoughts and feelings in your head. People that don't have voices in their head do not realise how lucky they are. Because my brain, every day, every minute I'm awake, is doing something. And it is so tiresome. And I'm fed up of it. Because even the positives sometimes it's just nice. The only time I ever have tranquility is when I'm interacting with my reptiles. The only time in my entire life that I have nothing going on in my brain is when I'm interacting with my reptiles. Not filming, not talking this, not with Fee, not with my son. My brain still is very... when I'm interacting with my reptiles. So clearly, there's something in there for me with my reptiles, right? There's clearly the answer somewhere. But that is only for a few hours of the day. And then my brain beats me up about that anyway. My brain is like, yeah, but you shouldn't be having animals in boxes, and you should be doing better, and you should have less, and you should do this, and you'd be happier if you do this, and blah, 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 blah. And I just slowly back off and just... Could you still see my back? If not, that shot didn't work out. Again, I'm just here like laughing, going, oh, this is me like making myself do this. Because reality, I just want to be like this. I really struggle sometimes. You know? And no one's going to watch that. No one's going to watch this, but... yeah. If you have a brain that never shuts up, you're a neurodivergent like me. It sucks. Welcome to the club. Go and get some help. Go to the doctor. Go to a therapist. You know, I'm very open about my mental health on the channel. I talk about my thoughts and feelings quite a lot. Probably more than I should, but here we are. Therapy is incredible. I can't afford to go at the minute, if I'm honest. Otherwise I'd be going about my ADHD, but I can't afford it. And the doctor's advice was, find a job with more substance. Yeah. Thanks, Doc. So you do feel very much alone if you can't afford private help. And I know that feeling all too well. But you're not. There are a load of fucked up people like us. I'm one of them. There are some really, really great things to ADHD. And there are some really, really bad. And sadly for me, I seem to have more of the bad at the minute. But I haven't learnt to harness the superpower. I think it's important as well, like I'll just go into it now, but I seem to chase the dopamine hits with my reptiles. Like I'll go, oh, new reptile, or this reptile, or that. And then I get them because, like I say, my brain focuses so much on stuff. And then I get them, and then I'm like, nah. You know? It's not healthy for the animals. It's not healthy for me. It's the reality of the situation. I don't know. If you're still here, thanks. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you to all the Patreons. They're that way. Probably going to title this video something deep like my dark secret or some crap. Clickbait. And then this is going to be the thumbnail. Anyway, thanks for listening to my TED Talk. It's probably been a massive waffle of shit, but here we are. I struggle. If you struggle, you're not alone. I think that's the main point of this. ADHD sucks. Get help. Exactly. And now, but I'll be honest with you, my brain is now, because I don't really know how to end this video, my brain is now going, oh my god, you're a complete failure, a complete waste of space, you know, it's a very exhausting existence. Bit of a different one from me this week. Let me know if you like these little sit-down Sundays, even though it's Saturday and you're going to see this video probably on Wednesday. Anyway, fuck this shit. I'm out. Peace. Oh, and another thing, because now my mood's bad and I'm in a terrible mood and I'm not going to do absolutely anything today, it's been a waste of a day, and then I beat myself up because I've wasted the day, even though I could do something right now, but my brain isn't letting me do something right now, so I'm going to waste the day, and then I get annoyed that I've wasted the day.